It's cold and rainy here in California today, as Californians don't like that. So I'm going to just start right away with arms. So feet in the Pilates stance, zipper those legs shut, arms forward, and we're going to start with a row, up to the chin, elbows back. So try to feel a little squeeze in your back as you do this. Just going to get warmed up this way. I'm going to get right into it because it is chilly, even in the house. Chilly and dreary. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And front raise up and down. So I have a little micro bend in my elbows. And again, if you need to, turn your feet parallel. You turn those feet parallel. I like to be in the Pilates stance because it does work the inner thighs and zippers up the abs. It kind of helps to force the abs to go tight and the glutes as well. So just a different foot position, but not necessary. All right, now we're going to go out to the side, up and down. Already starting to get warm. Thank goodness. Doesn't take long. 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Hopefully you're warm and you can start to get rid of some stuff. We are going to do that series again. So zipper everything up and row and down. Squeeze those shoulder blades and down. Good job. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and front raise up and down. If you need to, alternate right and left. Otherwise, both and down. Micro bend in those elbows. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, to the side, up and down, up and down. Make sure you're breathing. Lift with the shoulders. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And parallel those feet and windshield wiper, side to side. So twist those abs. And now moving on. So we're going to do some bicep curls. And again, pick your foot position. Reach those arms out into a T. Bring it in and out. And you can go heavier, you can go lighter. So I will oftentimes switch around. Some exercises I go heavier weight, others I go lighter. So biceps are usually pretty strong. So you can go a little heavier on those biceps. Biceps and triceps, usually pretty strong areas. Good job. 5, 4, 3, 2, and lower it down. All right, so you're going to keep those palms turned up to the sky. We're going to have our shoulders back. So hopefully your chest is up, abs are in, and just reach out and then squeeze out and squeeze. So it's like you're trying to touch your elbows. 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold it here and pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and down. All right, now we're going to bring the arms up just like this, like we were doing earlier with our row. And we're just gonna open and close. Open and close. Good job. Open and close. Open and close. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's do some triceps. So again, triceps are usually pretty darn strong. So I'm going up on triceps, but do as you feel. So we're just gonna lift up as high as we can, fold yourself over, tuck that tailbone under, and then breathe in and out. In and out. Good job. Seven, 8, 9. On the last one, hold it up and pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up, bring the weights right in front of you, and then you're going to slide down, drop the head, and you're going to let the weights help you stretch. So you should feel a stretch in the back of the legs and your back, your low back a little bit. So just let those weights dangle and put them to the side and ragdoll yourself up nice and slow. And hold on, I'm resetting my clock. So now we're going to do standing legs. So my feet are going to be in the Pilates stance again. You can be parallel, whatever you prefer. So feet are in Pilates stance, and you're going to take your right leg and bring it forward. So you have a rotation. Your inner thigh is up to the sky. So you're going to lift and lower. So you're working our balance, obviously our legs, inner thigh here. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now leave it up and pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold it and circle. And reverse. And back to the Pilates stance. All right, now you're going to parallel those feet, and we're going to go to the side. So you're just going to lift and lower. Lift and lower. You should feel it right here on the side of your body. So try to balance on that opposite leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, and leave it up and pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and down. All right, feet go back in the Pilates stance. We're going to the back, so same thing, up and tap, up and tap. 7, 8, 9. Hold it and pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold it and circle. Keep breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold and reverse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and shake it out. That opposite leg, has to work a little bit. So usually the second side is a little bit harder because of that. All right, so other side, rotate, have that external rotation, lift and lower. Now, if you're feeling good about your balance, bring those arms out. If you're feeling even better about your balance, bring those arms up. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up and pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, hold it and circle. And reverse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. All right, I'm going to parallel myself for the next one. Just out and in. Out and in. Good job. Trying to stand as straight as possible. It's not easy. It's not going to be perfect, but that's just what we're trying to do. Our feet are having to work a little bit here. Okay, let's do 3 more. 3, 2, last one, hold it up and pulse. 2, get it up higher. 3, 2, 1, and down. All right, back to Pilates stance I go. And lift and tap. And again, if your balance is really good, get those arms up there. Feel free. 4, 3, 2, lift it up and pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, hold it and circle. And reverse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and shake it. Shake it out. All right, let's do some roll-ups and stretch out those legs. So straighten everything out. Reach those arms back. Big deep breath in and roll yourself up. Touch those toes. Let's take this first one. First one to stretch. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And roll it down. And roll it up. Touch those toes. And roll it down. Good job. Keep going up. We have 5 more. Four. 3. 2. And all the way down. Okay, now I always move off my mat. Sometimes the pants start to come off too. So just get everything readjusted again. All right, so this one's a coordination effort. So you're going to start with a dead bug. Abs are in nice and tight. You're going to lift your head and shoulders, reach the legs out, bring them back in, and come down. Inhale, exhale up, legs out, bring legs in, everything down. All right, good job. Up, reach the legs, bring it in, and down. So you have to think about it. Up, reach the legs, bring it in, and down. Up, reach, in, and down. Perfect. Up, reach, in, and down. Last one. Up, reach, in, and down. All right, now place your feet right where they are. Make sure you have a neutral spine. So start by pushing your low back into the floor and then pushing your tailbone into the floor, and you'll get a little arch. Get some space and then push it. And this should feel good. I always like to do a few of these. And down. And one more time. And reverse. Now find that sweet spot right in between. Everybody's is going to be different. I'm going to keep my hands on my pelvis. So we're going to try to keep that neutral spine, and we're going to walk our feet out. So you're going to go right, left, right, left, right, left. Now bring it in. Left, right, left, right, left, and right. Good job. And again, right, left, right, left. Should feel those abs tighten. And reverse. Left, right, left, right, left, right. And again, right, left, right, left, right, left, and in, left, right. So we're getting deep ab muscles here, the muscles that make you strong, not the six-pack muscles, the strong muscles. All right, now we need to do a roll up to get ourselves up. So reach it long, inhale, and exhale it up, and touch your toes. Just because you have a six-pack doesn't mean your core is strong. Okay, so I'm going to grab one of my weights. Not necessary though if you don't happen to have one. So working the obliques. We're going to have our feet flat, hinge yourself back. So I'm going to keep my weight close to my chest for now. If you don't have a weight, put your hands in prayer. And we're just going to twist right and center, left and center. And I'm going to watch my knees a little bit. I'm going to try to keep my knees from moving, right? So that I'm just moving my torso here, right? And left, right, and left. Good job. Right, and left, right, and left. Now, I'm going to reach my arms out, and I'm actually going to get a smaller weight because I just realized I was going to overcompensate with that bigger weight. So I want this to be about my abs. This weight is a prop. So you're hinging back, and you're just going to reach and lower. Good job. Reach and lower. Reach and lower. Good job. Reach and lower. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold it. Now you're going to go up an inch, back an inch, up and back, up and back, up and back. Good job. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Weight down. Butterfly those legs and fold over. So the hip flexors will start to feel that. So let's just give them a quick little stretch. Okay, and I'm going to grab one of my heavier weights. And it's only 5 pounds, it's not that heavy. Okay, so we're going to sit, in mermaid. I started to go into some side legs. And we're going to draw our sword. So we're going to reach it out and bring it down. Reach and in. Reach and in. Good job. Reach and down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. Okay, now we're going to do a little bit of side leg, but we're just going to do a little bit. So because we did lots of leg earlier. So I'm going to glue my arm to my side, and as I lift my leg, I'm going to lower down. And as I lift my leg, I'm going to lift my arm. That's what I meant to say. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, now I'm going to take my leg up and I'm just going to extend forward and bend it back. So I'm just moving, it's more of just a hinge from the knee. And you should start to feel it. We'll start to feel it back really deep in the seat here in a little bit. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now hold it here. Tap and up. Tap and up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and hold it up, pulse it out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. All right, perfect. Now we're gonna work our way around. So we're gonna get a little bit of back work in real fast, and then we'll move. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna do the upper body for this one. So when glutes are tight, abs are in, forehead is on your hands. So you're gonna lift up, swim the arms back, bring them back in, and come down. Lift, reach, in, and down. Lift, reach, in. Try to have a big wingspan. Really reach it and stretch it as you come back around and down. Let's do 2 more. Lift, reach as big as you can. Bring it back in as big as you can. And down, last one, up. Big reach. Bring it in and down. All right, quick back stretch and shoulder stretch. So we're going to do puppy pose. Arms are straight. Just stick your bottom out, forehead on the mat. And you should feel a stretch in the shoulders, a little bit in the back. Should feel good. All right, perfect. Okay, now, mermaid yourself. On the other side, we're going to draw our sword. Reach and in. Reach and in. Good job. Hopefully you're warm now. I'm sweating now. 5. Well, as much as I sweat, I'm not a big sweater. 3, 2, 1, and now come on down, and we're going to clamshell. So same thing, arm and leg are going to do the same thing, up and down, up and down. Good job. Three, 2, and 1. All right, now lift the leg up so your legs are the same, and you're just going to extend at the knee and bend it back. Extend and bend. Good job. Seven, 8, 9. Hold it out, tap, and lift. 7, 8, 9, and leave it up and pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and relax. All right, now just wouldn't be a Pilates class if we didn't do a little bit of teaser and a little bit of plank. So we're going to start with teaser. We're done with weights, so you can get those out of the way. All right, so what we're going to do, actually, we're going to do a little different today. So we're going to start in a roll-up position, and we're going to do a V-up with just the right leg. So big deep breath in. As you come up, take the right leg, and then come back down. Inhale, exhale, left leg up and down. Right. Try to use muscle over momentum. So you're not going to let that leg help you up. So it's really easy to use momentum. And if you need to use momentum, use it. But ideally, we would just use those muscles that we're so working hard to get strong. This is where it pays to have a strong core here and not worry about a six-pack, because we're just getting strong. Last one, up, and interlace those fingers, reach the palms out. Big deep breath in. Ooh, that's a good shoulder stretch. And out, one more time. And roll yourself up. Touch the toes, get that stretch in the legs, and then we're gonna plank. So we are gonna start, obviously, in plank. All right, now we're gonna take our right knee and set it back. Left and back. Right and left. Good job. Right and left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, abs are burning, 3, 2, whoa, I really didn't count right, and 1. All right, good job. Sit on your seat and shake out your hands. So hopefully you felt that in your abs. Plank is a full body exercise. Now, we're going to come on down to our forearms. If that's tough on your elbows or your shoulders or something, stay high. But this one does work better if you could be on your forearms. And also, try not to come into a prayer position. So I'm going to make sure that your arms stay parallel the whole time. It's really easy to start to pray. All right, which is fine. But I want you to really feel it in the abs. So now what you're going to do, it's a little, you're just going to shoot your heels back, back. If you're doing this right, you'll feel your abs fire up really fast. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently come down and back onto your knees. And shake it out. So the wrists aren't the biggest muscles in the world, so it is very normal for them to start to feel this and feel uncomfortable. So we take breaks. And last one, this time we're going to walk Feet are gonna go out wide. So you can either do this on your forearms or straight arms. This one, it doesn't matter. Whatever you like best. And you're gonna go right and left. Right and left. Good job. Right and left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sit back, shake it out. That was the longest count of 10 ever, or 15, whatever I did. All right, good job today. So have a seat, take a big deep breath in, big reach up. Now you can have prayer position and bring it to your heart. And last one, big reach, get up tall, gather all the energy in and bring it on into your body. All right, good job.